Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making keto crackers and they're absolutely delicious. I'm making one version which is with egg and the other one is completely vegetarian. They're both crispy. You're going to hear me eat them. Also, the one with the egg are so delicious that I'm going to convert it into probably biscuits or cookies which are slightly sweetened because my husband absolutely loved it and he thought that it would be a great idea to add some sugar to it or some kind of a sweetener. So right now let's go ahead and see how I make these two crackers. Here I have 4 tablespoons of salted butter, to which I'm adding half a cup of almond flour. I've melted the butter in the microwave and to this I'm adding 1 egg white and I'm lightly mixing this up. Remember, I have used salted butter, so I've added very little salt. You want to add salt according to the kind of butter that you have used. Now I'm letting this rest for some time and in the meanwhile I'm making the vegan crackers. So what I've done is I've taken 2 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons of flaxseed. You can even take 2.5 tablespoons of flaxseed and I'm grinding it to a powder. It's always best to grind your flaxseed only when you're going to use it. To this I'm adding 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and half a cup of water. Flaxseed and chia seed are both sticky in nature. So when you mix this up, it gets a little sticky and you won't miss the egg here. To this, we're going to add 1/8 teaspoon of salt and I'm adding some Marmite here. You may or may not like it, so you can leave it out. You can even add nutritional yeast. I have just added it to give it a little more flavor and also because of it being high in B vitamins. A pinch of garlic powder, you can leave this out too, and half a cup of almond flour. We're going to mix all of this well and form a dough out of it and let it rest for a bit. The whisk was a bad choice for this, so I had to switch to a spoon. And you want to make sure you've mixed it well so that the salt gets mixed properly. So here is the almond flour and egg white dough and I'm using 2 Silpat mats or silicone mats. You can use parchment papers to do the same thing and we're going to roll this out and try to make a square or a rectangular shape somewhat, and you'll see me like cutting off some of the extra parts and placing them where there needs to be dough to make a rectangular shape. Now I have pushed it a little too far. You don't need to stress so much over it because you can always cut off the rest of the dough and roll it into some more crackers. And there you go. Finally, I seem to be happy with it. I'm trying to take the edges in because some parts are really thin. I'm going to cut it into square crackers. You can cut it into diamond shapes, whatever shape that you like. And this is a zigzag cutter. I'm using this to make my squares. You can use a knife or a pizza cutter. Anything and everything works. And I'm going to put some sesame seeds, black and white, and lightly tap them to press them and fix them on our crackers and put this in the oven for 10 minutes on 180 degrees centigrade or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meanwhile, I'm also rolling out our flaxseed dough, which is the vegan crackers, and I've used a parchment paper and I'm using the same process. And once I'm happy, I'm going to cut it into heart shapes only because I have a cutter of that shape. Go ahead and do whatever you like. Triangles would work too. And I'm trying to cut it in such a way that I get most number of crackers, and the rest of the dough you can always remove, roll it again, and then make crackers which are rectangular because that way you'll at least use all of your dough. So there you go. I'm going to take a while to get rid of the rest of the dough, but I think you get the idea. And once all of that is done, I'm going to put this in the oven too at 180 degrees for 10 minutes. So this is while it's cooking. I'm going to flip these over and then switch off the oven and let it sit in the oven for some more time so that it gets nice and crisp. I've put some gherkins, some slices of ham, and this is some Indian celery which is kind of tiny and narrow. That's how it is. And a few cherry tomatoes. You can put whatever you like. And look at my crackers. How cute they are. And I'm flipping them over now and I'm going to just leave it in the oven for some more time. It doesn't really need it. It makes it crispier. And these are our almond crackers with egg white. And look, I want you to hear it. It's absolutely delicious. And this is some broccoli sprouts. Again, you know, you can add whatever you like. I think I'm taking forever to set this board up, and here are our flaxseed crackers, and this is a chutney mayo, and now I'm going to cut into a flaxseed cracker and show you. Did you hear that? Yum, right? And since I'm the only one eating, double dipping is allowed. I hope you like the recipe and you will try it out, at least one of these two. And if you've liked it, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.